Welcome. This is a talk about the link between narcissism and anxiety, understanding narcissism from a different point of view, and how to most effectively deal with a narcissist. Oftentimes, we've had a lot of experience with these kind of people who are very arrogant and self-centered and selfish, and it's all about me, and they are energy vampires, and there's a tendency of control and manipulation and lying and crazy making that often comes with dealing with a narcissist. And to understand that narcissists are deeply wounded, but they're in denial about their own wounding, their own trauma, the abuse that they have had to sustain. And the difference between being a person who's a narcissist with anxiety and a sensitive person or other people who have anxiety is that a narcissist isn't really aware of their own anxiety. They are in denial, or they won't acknowledge it, or they won't really know that this is an internal trigger that's coming up for them. So they do feel this sense of dysregulation and inner chaos and frenetic energy. Have you ever noticed that that's the kind of energy narcissists come with? It's like with a pow. It's not a balanced, centering energy. It's really like a shaky, chaotic. It feels disorganized. And it comes with this kind of whirlwindy energy that really comes from anxiety. So what a narcissist is trying to do is that they're looking externally to soothe their internal disconnection, their internal sense of chaos. So they're always looking out to get somebody else or blame or point the finger. It's all about projection with a narcissist. It's about what you did wrong, the way I'm going to punish you now. You need to do this for me on my time. When I say now, that's my now. And, they're like 4-year-olds in terms of emotional maturity and grown adult bodies. And so learning how to deal with a narcissist is also understanding that there is this deep-seated anxiety which is often a mask for deeper unresolved feelings, emotions, trauma, and abuse. So whether it's PTSD or other forms of severe stress that this narcissist has endured, and the way they have processed that experience, now their focus is external, and it has they've developed a very strong ego and survival mechanism to make everything go their way, right? So they've gone through this severe experience. And, this is also to open a gateway to compassion, to understand that they've gone through severe experiences, but process them in a different way. And now they look externally. And have you noticed what your energy is like around a narcissist? Do you feel jumpy? Like, whoa, like, a lot of times they're in a rush, because it's on their time, it's on their watch, it's what they want right now. And so there's this feeling of having to, cater, accommodate, ensure that balance is there around the presence of a narcissist. Maybe even notice when they send you a text or they call you, it kind of comes in with this strong energy that you feel like you have to really respond. And you have this strong responsibility to respond to the narcissist energy because it's so needy. It's in such a place of need and desperation, and I need energy, and they're just grasping for that energy, grasping for your attention, grasping for something, they're looking for that soothing feeling. That's why they seek empaths, because they know empaths will give, and they're wired to do that, right? So oftentimes an empath has had a narcissistic parent, and that's the way you've learned to survive, is you've learned to give up your own needs, sacrifice your own desires to cater to the narcissistic parent to create some kind of regulation and balance within yourself. So there is this deeper unconscious draw and attraction that happens between narcissists and empaths, right? Empaths now, sometimes they need to be needed, and the narcissist really needs them. So there's this entanglement that can sometimes happen, and a struggle with the boundaries of energy, right? Narcissists are energy vampires. They often lie. They do things to try to get their way. It's very manipulative. And again, it's because they are seeking to soothe this inner anxiety, this inner discomfort that they don't acknowledge is rising from within them. So they're looking for external control and the things externally around them to make them feel safe, secure, and important. So this is a little bit about how anxiety drives narcissists and also drives empaths, because what happens is narcissists come from a place of anxiety. Anxiety is fear in action, oftentimes. So it's either fear in the mind, worry in the mind about, what will happen, what will go wrong, worst case scenario. And that anxiety, when a narcissist is coming at you, it activates your anxiety, right? You feel the need you have to do something because this narcissist now is in your space and demanding some kind of time, attention, or energy from you. And it might not be a convenient time for you. It might not be a nice reciprocal exchange with this other person. So it's really important that we take time and space with narcissistic behavior, because they're on a rhythm, right? Their rhythm is really, chaotic. It's on their time, what they need. And so there's a rhythm that's there. And so to create some pause and space can start to bring in this balancing energy.